Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm on McClanahan Road and just outside of Cleveland, Tennessee at Bradley County. Be on the east side of Cleveland, Bradley County, just off of the Highway 64, and you got Bates Pike over here behind me. The road I come off that goes back into Polk County and it hits 411 in Polk County, and then of course Highway 64 up here is going to run into will take you to Polk County. Then you could go into North Georgia or east western North Carolina from 64 up through Polk County. Of course you got Copper Hill and the Ocoee River too up Highway 64. Copper Basin, and you can go to Cherokee, North Carolina. That way, of course, you got you got a casino, a Harris Casino now in Cherokee, North Carolina, which is the closest one to this part of Tennessee. And of course, there's another one in Cherokee, North Carolina, which is, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 miles north of Murphy. But, of course, today is Thanksgiving, too. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Well, it has a great Thanksgiving. Beautiful weather out here today. A little chilly, but hey, it's pretty normal for this time of year. Oh, their Christmas decorations are. Sad. Here is Highway 64 coming up. Right here on 64 East. This will take you to, like I said, run into 411 Highway in Ocoee community, just across the county line in Polk County. And of course 411 goes south to, you can take it all the way to Atlanta or north to Knoxville. There's a new subdivision right there. It's just been built here, Eastview Cove. So they're about 3 miles back to the west is the city limits of Cleveland here. And right there is Big Frog Mountain. That sits pretty much close to the Georgia-Tennessee line right there. Of course, it's called Big Frog because it looks like a frog sitting on its back legs. It's about 4,200 feet in elevation, which is one of the high, from there to somewhere out in West Texas or the western Badlands areas of South or North Dakota. It's like the highest point from elevation in that area. Of course, you got higher mountains. Further northeast, you go back up the Appalachians. Of course, you have Clingman's Dome and the Smoky Mountain National Park. That's the highest mountain in Tennessee. It's about close to 6,700 feet elevation. And then Mount Mitchell in North Carolina, just not that far from Clinton, maybe about 7,500 miles from Clingman's Dome. Is the highest mountain in the eastern United States, east of the Mississippi River. This is about 100 foot taller than Clingman's Dome, though. So there are a few subdivisions out here in this part of the county. Eastern part of Bradley County. This little community right here is called Taylor. And I want to go back out here and turn right and come back around, and there's an elementary school out here on the right too when I come back around, called Taylor Elementary School. Coming up there is the Old Coy Utility office right there straight across from me on the Highway 64. And that covers part of this eastern part of Bradley County and some Polk County too, I think. Of course, but most of Bradley County or in Cleveland's under Cleveland Utilities. And we're going to go back out here like I said. Shenandoah Baptist Church. This is Osmond Road that I'm on. Somebody commented on one of my videos the other day. They want to see some more countryside out here in Cleveland, or on my video. So I'll come out here. Just love my sister. She don't live that far out of Bates Pike over here. Probably try to get a new, probably try to end up getting a new camera too, or a new camera mount. So I can, another comment somebody made that still on my dash, but I need a new camera. Probably I'm gonna get me a new camera that's a little more stationary, or a new mount, so I can keep the camera a little stiller, so it doesn't come down on the dashes. Like I said, a lot of the out here in this part of Bradley County, well, a lot of Bradley County, once you get outside of Cleveland, it's going to be a lot more mostly farmland. Like I said, now I'm about getting close to coming back up to Bates Pike here in a minute. And now, nice. I believe that is some kind of a horse, maybe farm, or horse store over here. We'll see if that's. I haven't been out here in a while. I don't know if that's still open or not. So right here is Bates Pike. Go out here just a little bit and turn. Trying to think of the road that's out here, but you'll see the signs out here. Go out, just turn left here and go out just a little bit, or you'll see the signs for Apple Valley Orchard. It's a nice apple orchard down there. Go get apples, apple cider, of course, all kinds of different apple pie, apple fritters and stuff down there, Apple Valley. said, I don't. I'm not sure if that's still open or not. Now here it is. There's the store I was talking about, horse supplies. I don't think it's still open anymore. Doesn't look like it. Now coming up here in a second, on the right will be, like I said, Taylor Elementary School. A nice farmland out through here. Right there is also one of the Bradley County Rescue Fire stations, and there's Taylor Elementary School. Of course, there is here on my right is this old village that they or used to, I think it's still there. Primitive settlement. It's like a mock village of like some of the areas back here in the 1800s. What some of the housing and stuff would have been like during that period. Of course, you're in it right here. Like I said, you're in the Appalachian Ridge and Valley region of these valleys in between ridges. But there's some pretty level ground, especially if I turned left out here and went out some of the roads to my left out towards Ladd Springs Road, Spring Place Road here in Bradley County. Pretty big, more level areas out through there. Another subdivision over here on my left. Right there is the road I started the video on, McClanahan Road. Turn right here to Lyles Road. There's another nice subdivision right there, Pebble Ridge. There's another subdivision here on my left. That is the sign up here. I forgot the name of it. I can't see the sign there either. Back out here on 64. Gas on that. Go out here, turn left. I'll show you it's a little area of I think I may have come out here one other time before in the video. Hancock Oaks subdivision. When I got here to Parksville Road, there's several new subdivisions out, newer subdivisions out here. Right here is the old Parksville Road. If you keep going straight, I actually did a video, got a video on my channel where I came up there. There's right out there is it used to be called Chata Valley Golf Course. Now it's oh man, I'm trying to think of the name of it. They've changed it back to its original name. It's not Chata I think it's Flagstone Golf Course now, I think. But it's just right out there. It's back that way to the right, about a mile and a half. Might drive out there because there are some new subdivisions going in a little bit further out that way, back towards the Cleveland city limits. So here, there's Fernwood subdivision, and then there is another subdivision behind that. You drive out through there to Fernwood, and then there's another subdivision behind it. There is English Oaks subdivision on my right. And Benjamin, no, that's not Benjamin. What is it? Benwood on my left. Savannah Ridge. Stonebridge. Now I'm starting to get closer back into the city limits of Cleveland. This is all county right here. Like I said, when I get out here, there are Michigan Avenue. There's several new subdivisions being built on that. Townhouses. Well, a lot of them are D.R. Hortons, and these. When I go out here, these two brand new subdivisions they're D.R. Horton too. There's Peach Orchard Hill Road. That will take you right back to Michigan Avenue, right to city limits of Cleveland, close to the Cleveland YMCA. Go right out here. Like I said, Flagstone, the golf course is right out here. I'm on Benton Pike now. Like I just did a video other week on going to Benton, and you can do in Polk County, and this road will take you. You can either go on to 411 Polk County, go to Benton, or there's Flagstone subdivision right there, or you can take Benton Station Road off Benton Pike right into Benton, which is what I did in the video. But right up here, coming up, is the golf course. On my right here in a second, Flagstone Golf Course right there. There's Flagstone Golf Course. There's the clubhouse and the driving range. Now I'm going to turn on here to Childa Valley Road. Said Childa Valley, this road will take you to back up to Charleston in northern Bradley County next to the Hiwassee River. There is Windermere subdivision. Now I'm going to turn on the Wilkinson Road, and this is going to take me back over to Michigan Avenue, Dry Valley, the Cleveland city limits. Thanksgiving today. Some rain. Finally, we got some rain the other day. Been dry for a long time. Definitely needed it. There's a couple of new houses on my left. But now you're gonna have a really nice view. Said right here on my right, here's some two new subdivisions going in right here. I believe they're both D.R. Horton. And right here is the city limits of Cleveland right there. And then you got some old industrial out here. Except there's the new subdivisions going in right here. That's one, and down here is the other. It's actually the house is starting to be built in this one. There, a couple of houses. And then now here is Michigan Avenue. That's going to be D.R. Horton. Yeah, right there's the sign for it. There's the old Dr. Scholl's building. Now it's called Formulated Solutions. Like I said, right up here at this next red light is where Peach Orchard Hill Road comes out. That you can take from Benton Pike. And coming up here on the right, just past this red light is the next red light is the Cleveland YMCA. There. That's where Peach Orchard Hill Road comes out this red light, and then at the turn right and go to the next red light is where the Cleveland YMCA is at. That's going to be my video driving around here in some countryside in Bradley County. If you want to see more of Eastern Middle Tennessee, just comment below, like or subscribe, and thanks for watching this video.